very few people are willing to pay the price. But the loneliness is temporary. The results are forever. Going all in changes who you are. You stop identifying as someone who tries and start becoming someone who is. Welcome back to Elevate You Lifestyle. I'm Eric Queen Nelson. Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a decision. On one side is comfort, safety, and the familiar life you're always known. On the other side is uncertainty, risk, pain, and sacrifice. But also the chance at greatness. Most people look at that edge, feel the fear, and step back. They dip their toe in, test the waters, but never dive. And so they live halfway, half dreams, half effort, half life. Imagine this. You have got a fire in your chest, a vision that keeps you awake at night, but you only give it pieces of yourself. You work when it's convenient. You show up when you feel like it. You let distractions pull you away. And deep down, you know it. You are cheating yourself. You are feeding your dream crumbs, then wondering why it's starving. But now picture the other side. Imagine what happens when you stop holding back. When you stop playing small. When you stop giving half and start giving all. Imagine burning the boat so there is no retreat, no excuses, no plan B. Imagine what happens when you decide, this is it, I'm all in, and I will give everything I have, and then more. See, that's when life changes. That's when doors open. That's when the world takes notice. Not because you're lucky, not because you're gifted, but because the universe bends to the will of those who are fully committed. That is the difference between a dreamer and a doer, between potential and power, between living halfway and living all in. So, this is what we're going to talk about today. Let's dive into it. There's a story of a commander who, upon landing in enemy territory, ordered his men to burn the boats they arrived on, because retreat was no longer an option. Victory was the only way forward. That is what going all in feels like. You remove the exit routes. You silence the excuses. You leave yourself only one path forward. Growth will hurt. Going all in means facing days of exhaustion, rejection, loneliness, and doubt. But pain is the signal that you're stretching beyond what's comfortable. See, pain isn't punishment. It is proof that you're evolving. The ones who go all in don't run from pain. What they do, they welcome it, knowing that it's the ticket to transformation. And when you go all in, you will fail. That's not negative. That's reality. But you see, the difference is this. When you are halfway committed, failure breaks you. When you go all in, failure builds you. Every rejection sharpens you. Every mistake educates you. Every setback makes you hungrier. The all-in life doesn't avoid failure. It absorbs it. And what it also does, it keeps moving. Going all in means focus, not scattered energy. and not chasing 10 things and mastering none. It's about locking in on what matters most and shutting out the noise. And see, people will call you obsessed. Let them. Obsession is the highest form of focus. And focus is what makes the impossible possible. Feelings are they're fickle. They come and they go like weather. If you only move when you feel like it, I'll tell you what, you will never finish anything. Going all in requires discipline that overrides feelings. You train when you're tired. You work when you are uninspired. You show up when no one claps for you. Because your destiny doesn't care about how you feel. It requires and it cares about what you do. This isn't about career or goals. Going all in applies to relationships also. Half love destroys trust. Half effort kills intimacy. Half commitment breeds resentment. If you stay, you're in, be in. Fully. With honesty. Loyalty. Presence. Because nothing thrives where only half of you shows up. When you choose to go all in, you will outgrow people. Some will call you distant. Some will say that you have changed. Some will walk away from you. Let them. Go all in is lonely at first because very few people are willing to pay the price. But the loneliness is temporary. The results are forever. Going all in changes who you are. You stop identifying as someone who tries and start becoming someone who is. You don't just work out. You're an athlete. You don't just study. You are a student of mastery. You don't just dabble in your dream. You live it. All in is not something you do. It's something you become. There is something magnetic about people who just give their all. You can feel it in their presence. And you can hear it in their voice and their words. And you can also see it in their work. Opportunities find them. Doors open for them. Not because the world owes them, but because the world cannot ignore relentless commitment. All in is rare, and rarity is always valuable. At the end of the day, it comes down to this. You keep living halfway, safe but unfulfilled, or you can go all in, risk more, sacrifice more, hurt more, but build something extraordinary. No one can make that choice for you. But know this. The people who go halfway will spend their lives wondering, what if? But the people who go all in will spend most of their lives knowing. See, half effort will never build the life you want. Half commitment will never unlock your potential. Half discipline will never create your destiny. So if you want it, you can't dip just your toes in. You have to dive. You can't play halfway. You have to go all in. There will be pain. There will be setbacks. There will be lonely nights where it feels like no one believes in you. But I will tell you this. That's the price. That's the entry fee for greatness. And the ones who pay it, the ones who go all in, they are the ones the world remembers. If this message spoke to you, don't just stop here. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, Elevate You, and share with someone who's been living halfway and needs to hear the truth. Let's elevate you. And as always, let's elevate.